Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie if you're new here. If you're coming back and seeing me again, then hello, it's nice to have you back here. In today's video we are testing out first impressions, doing a look with the Sophie X Revolution Extra Spice palette. Now I have the original palette, I got it when it came out. I also have the highlighter palette and I like this. I love the highlighter palette, I use that so much. I've hit pan on one of them and it's making me sad, so I need to buy another one. Didn't use this as much. I did like the shades and I have used it a good few times. It's looking a bit worse for wear, but I'm very excited to use the Extra Spice palette. I love Soph's YouTube channel. I watch her videos all the time, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi, I'm just gonna jump on in here in this part of the video and I'm gonna swatch all the colours in the Extra Spice palette, high profile, row by row, just so you can have a look at them and see how they swatch. Obviously I went for an orangey yellow look on my eyes today, didn't really go with the outfit, but just so you can get an idea of the rest of the colours in the palette. Let's get swatching. So here are the swatches of the first row. This one on the end is Everyday, Running Late, Infinity, which looks stunning, then Cheesecake, Cookie Dough and Dreams. The metallics in this palette are gorgeous. Here is the second row swatching. Starting from the end we have Vitamin C, Sweet and Sour, 21, Romance, which is the only metallic on that row, Enchanted and then the Lakes. And here we have the last row. Starting from this end we have Brownies, then Chocolate Orange, then Mulled Wine, LA Sun, Aurora and Reputation. So those are all the swatches. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So I've primed my lids like always, a bit of concealer and powder, and obviously you saw the title of the video, we are testing out the Soph X Revolution Extra Spice palette. So it comes in this holographic cardboard box. Open it up. It's already dirty from fingerprints. Joy. So it's got this gold metallic front and then nude back. The same nude as her first palette. It's almost the same nude as her first palette, if not the same. So this is the two packages side by side. The Extra Spice is a fraction bigger. Obviously mine is old and dirty. This one's nice, new and shiny. Inside the Extra Spice palette we have, again, classic Revolution humongous mirror, and then these are the shades. I have no idea if you can see that. Yeah. And in comparison to her first palette, which is very gross, I've only ever swatched this new one, but there's less shades and like more space around them, and the shade names are actually underneath the colours this time. Same sort of warmy tone Soph colours. I really love this yellow, and I really want to do something with the yellow. But I don't want to do an orangey look, but I feel like we're going to do an orangey warm toned look. So yeah, that's two palettes compared, and let's put some eyeshadow on. I'm going to go into Vitamin C, which is this yellow shade, with a big fluffy brush, and just take that in the crease. Ooh. This is pretty. You definitely should have worn a different top. Because I'm going to do an orangey yellow look on the eyes. I'm going to do the exact same for the other side. Okay, so that's the yellow on the eyes at the moment. Look how funny it's made my brush look. I'm next gonna go into Running Late, which is this orange colour up here. Yeah. Definitely should not have worn this top today, but I didn't really know what look I was going for. And now I've obviously decided that I'm going for a yellowy, orangey sort of look. So I'm just gonna pack that orange colour on the outside. Okay, so this is the orange. I'm next going to go back in with the yellow with the first fluffy brush and just take that on the outside edges, just to blend the two colours together. And then back in again with the orange, just building up the colour slowly. Okay, next I'm going to go into Sweet and Sour just to deepen up the outside crease a little bit. And for this one, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. This little teeny tiny brush, just right on the outside corner. Just going to go back with that second orange shade and just bring it up. Somehow put it in the black. So bring it up a little bit higher in the crease. Try not to get that black that's on the brush on my lid. And then back in the yellow brush, not adding any more product, just to really blend out those edges. This is the eye look so far. Nice and orangey, yellowy prettiness. I'm just gonna, I kind of want to deepen up a little tiny bit more on the outside corner. And I think that I'm gonna go into a brown. I'm gonna go into chocolate orange. But like, teeny tiny amount. Brilliant. So that's the matte done. I'm gonna clean up underneath my eyes and then we'll go in with some shimmers. Okay, so I've cleaned up underneath and making it nice and sharp. I'm next gonna do some shimmers on my lid. I'm not sure which one to do. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go in with La Sun, which is the brighter yellow one, just down here on the centre, and I might add Dreams in the outer corner, but we'll see. I am gonna go straight in with the wet brush. I tried dry first on my Imagination one, but I know I prefer them wet, so I just always prefer shimmers wet. So I'm just gonna go straight in with it. And that's LA Sun. Did I just call it La Sun? LA Sun. And I'm just going to take my finger and just dab over where I've put the colour. So there we go, that's just with LA Sun, and I'm going to clean my brush and pop a bit of Dream on the outside of that look. I'm going to do it dry though, not wet. there we have the eye look so far. I'm gonna pop off camera, do my foundation and the rest of my face, etc. And I'll be back to finish off the look. Hello, I am back. I've finished off my face, everything bar the eyes. So we're gonna go and finish them off. Now, I don't normally do eyeshadow underneath the eyes, as I said in my last video that I think it makes my eyes look smaller somehow, but today we are. Today we're going to take vitamin C on a little brush and bring that underneath the lash line. I'm also not very good at putting eyeshadow underneath the eyes, which is another reason why I don't tend to do it, but I feel like this look needs it. I'm going to change brush. I'm going to change to this little stubby Real Technique one. So I put the yellow underneath the eye. I'm now going to do the same thing with the first orange that we'd used, which is Running Late, but concentrating that on the outside corners. There we have it. Now, in this palette, there isn't like a inner corner brow bone highlight. There's a bluey, silvery colour, but it doesn't really go with the look. And then the other colour's too pinky. So, for inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight, I'm gonna go into her old palette, this very first Soph X Revolution, and into the shade up here, hasn't got a name, I lost the names a while ago, with my classic Jaclyn Hill just under the brow bone. I'm just gonna blend that in with a little buffing brush, just to make sure it's not like a line on my eye. And then in the inner corner I'm going to take that same shade just to give a little inner corner highlight. So there we have it. I'm gonna put some mascara on and I shall give you my final thoughts on the Extra Spice palette. So here we have it, the final look. It doesn't really go with my outfit, so I didn't really plan what I was doing when I was playing with this palette, but as for the Soph X Revolution Extra Spice palette, I really like it. I think I like it more than the original Soph palette. The original one is nice, I just never found a use for the bluey, greeny colours. I never really use these pink shades that often. I don't know, I just never truly fell in love with it. I think possibly at the time it's because I got the Jaclyn Hill around the same time as I got this, so I tended to use my big Jaclyn Hill palette over this. But when it comes to the Extra Spice, I love the packaging, I love the metallic packaging, it's beautiful. I love the slightly bigger, yeah, they are slightly bigger. The slightly bigger pans. I love the colour collection more. I love this yellow and like the orangey tones, and then you could make a reddy purple look as well, and then you do have like the green tones as well in there. This mulled wines shade looks so nice and I can't wait to use that. Overall, I really love this palette, and if you liked her first one or you never got around to getting the first one, I really do suggest you get the Extra Spice palette. I really enjoyed using it today. The shadows blended nicely. I liked the metallics as always. Revolution is always such a good price point for the quality. So there we have it. That was my tutorial review on the Sophie X Revolution Extra Spice palette. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. I'd love to have you back here. My name is Sophie Owen, and thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day.